We thought today would be a good opportunity to do a telepathic seminar. You are knowing what you are wanting? Are you enjoying how desire evolves within you? Are you appreciating get ready for it? Are you appreciating the contrast that produces the clear desire? Do you believe that when a desire hatches that it is achievable? Well, then contrast doesn't bother you a bit, does it? Because if you really get it, that when desire hatches, that it is absolutely, unequivocally, under all conditions possible for you to come into alignment with your desire, and that the manifestation of that desire will come fully into your view, then it never matters to you where you are. Is that right? Right? But if you don't believe, if you're standing on the downside of contrast, where you really know what you do not want, even though it has hatched what you do want, and even though it's a vibrational reality, in that interim before your vibrational reality comes into full view, where you can see it, hear it, smell it, taste it, touch it, we love you very much, behave a little squirrely. For the most part, you don't mean to be this way, but for the most part, you don't mean to be this way. But for the most part, you don't mean to be this way. You are dependent upon the what is reality for the way you feel. So if what is pleasing in the moment, you're having a party. If what is not pleasing you, you're having a different kind of party, a sort of pity party. But when you really get it, that you are the creator of your own reality, and that you came with the express purpose of sifting through variety and focusing desire into beingness. And when you really get it, that contrast helps you to focus your desire into beingness. And when it does, you have the ability to be it. Once you really get that, then you're free. Then you're free from the things that have worried you. You're free from the current things that are bothering you. And now you are on this path of never-ending, joyful unfolding, no matter what. Sounds good, doesn't it? Takes some practice, though. Do you know that you are vibrational beings, mostly? Do you know that you are vibrational beings, period? Do you know that everything around you is an interpretation or a translation of vibration? Everything. You see it because it vibrates, and you translate the vibration of it. You hear it because it vibrates. You smell it because it vibrates. All of your senses are translating vibration. Your emotions translate vibration. Your emotions give you an in-the-moment reading of your vibrational makeup. But in order to understand that, you have to understand that there are two vantage points from which you offer vibration. What you're thinking right now has you offering a vibration. But who you really are and what you really think right now is offering a vibration. Do you get what we mean when we say who you really are? You're looking around. I thought this was it. I know I'm not that one. I know I'm not that one. I know I'm not that one. This is me. This must be who I really am. We say it's part of who you really are, and it's an extension of who you really are. It's the leading edge extension of who you really are, but who you really are remains source energy focused. Do you get that? Hard to get, we know. Because you're so used to translating who you really are by looking around. Yep, this is me. You want to know who you are by what you see. We want you to know who you are by what you feel. We want you to know who you are by how you feel. When you are having a moment of appreciation, you're who you really are. When you are frisky, you're who you really are. In those moments of insight and clarity, you're who you really are. Meaning you are offering no vibration through your choice of thought right here, right now, that is hindering the full allowing of who you really are, the source energy within you. Some call it God. We refer to it as your inner being. This inner being part of you flowing to you and through you. You see, sometimes you think that you were source energy before you came into this body and that you will be again if everything goes well. But we want you to know that that source energy part of you is always flowing to you and through you. Sometimes you think that you're separate from what you call God, and that God, apart from you, is evaluating you as a separate entity, as a doing good or doing bad entity. And it's not that way at all. That which you call God, that which is source, is flowing to you and through you because it is you. So when you're having a moment of great fun or clarity, when you're having a moment of great appreciation or love, that means that in that moment, there is no vibrational variance going on within you because you're not focusing upon some lackful thing. And in the absolute alignment with the source within you, you're allowing source to do what source does, which is flow purely through you. Now we know that's sort of hard to grasp sometimes because you've been thinking that source is separate from you for a while as you've been listening to the bogus human speculation that you are here being tested for something, when really you're here because you are a fabulous creator and you wanted to be out here on the leading edge of thought creating, and you fully expected to let your physical senses explore the data and help you come to conclusions about what you personally and individually think would be better for you right here, right now. Understanding that when you find something like that you're focused upon, that the source within you will flow to you, through you, about it, you see. Because source is creating through you. What do you think about this world in which you manifest? Do you like manifestations? Do you like setting a goal for something or setting an intention for something and then watching the universe provide the path of least resistance in order to give it to you or in order to show it to you? We want you to understand that that path of least resistance really is the path of your lessening of resistance. Because in the moment that life causes you to want something, everything and everyone, all non-physical focus, the energy that creates worlds is on it, providing circumstances and events with law of attraction gathering up all of the cooperative components, bringing each and everything to you. The path of least resistance means, how are you doing in your allowing of what you want? Because when you want something and you fully expect it to be, there's no resistance and the path is clear and fast and easy. But if you want something and you don't expect it to be, if you want something and you doubt it, and why would you doubt it? Because you think you're not worthy, you think you're not ready, you think that there is some other plan, you think that somebody else is calling the shots. There are all kinds of squirrely, ridiculous things that you have picked up along your physical trail that make you believe in your unreadiness or unworthiness, that cause you really to be unwilling in any moment, unallowing or resisting. So you don't let what you want be, and you have all kinds of ridiculous reasons that you explain why what you want cannot be. And we say, there's only one reason why what you want cannot be right now, and it's because you've got a thought that contradicts it and you're not allowing it, period. Because source is on it. When you say you want it, when life causes you to identify that you have this desire, you are a creator that came as a focuser of energy. And whatever you want must be coming into being and is coming into being and will come into being, and you will experience it fully if you will allow it. And this whole gathering, what we are here to talk to you about, is how to figure out how to get yourself in the place of willingly allowing the goodness that you're asking for to flow into your experience. Manifestation is such a wonderful thing. Sometimes as we play with you, we hear you. It's like you think that there's spiritual and there's material and that they don't go together. And we say, then how do you explain being here? How do you explain the physicalness that is you? How do you explain the flesh, blood, and boniness? How do you explain the matter, the material? How do you explain the stuff of your physical universe? How do you explain it? It's manifestation that has blossomed as a result of source energy flowing into this leading edge time-space reality.